And now you're under my control.
Oh my gosh, Danny Woodward is here. Hi, Danny Woodward.
Can you even believe that we're back? Jules is here as well.
Yo, what's up, Jules in the house? What's up? What's up? Jules
Hi, Mark.
this is gonna be a very
Danny Woodward.
Lost my sight.
I'm going to see you guys in 2 months. I cannot wait. Hi, Angela. Hi, son of Overbrook.
I was really afraid. You know, you're supposed to do this thing. This thing, it collapses. We've all seen these in movies. We've all wanted one of these on our lives. Finally broke down and had to buy one. But you're supposed to do this really cool move, and then it opens like that, right? Well, I tried doing it, and I broke all the prop glass. So we don't have that. This is my new cane. It is true. Yes, it is true. But IDub said, you know, these podcasts are not supposed to be emotional dumping grounds. Okay. That's from IDubs. That's from Content Cop. So we don't want to leak our garbage here. But yes, we're very excited to be back. And it is great to see all of you. Let's give yourselves a round of applause here to start the show.
I'm so excited. I'm vibrating.
We're both very, very happy to be here. It's good to be back from Coachella. Yeah. Nope. Not that. Nope. That was a Coachella. No. It's good to be back from Stagecoach. Oh. Just kidding. It's good to be back from
Jared G. Hi, Jared. Love you.
No, that's another lie, another scam. It's good to be back from, here's the right answer, being sick and my eye. Yeah, see it? Yes.
Are you so happy to finally have an eye injury? Cool, finally a cool thing.
We'll start with some icebreakers here, some physical media. I call these icebreakers here. You know what else I call icebreakers? Being saying something offensive. You could get yourself out of a jam. You say something real offensive. You say, it's just an icebreaker. You know, you say the N-word. I got my drink. Okay, everybody be very careful here.
Can you be careful because I'm hearing a lot of swishing.
Oh, could it be swishing from my brand new European jacket from the boiler room? Look at this. Then look at this. Ow. We're going to talk all about this jacket, and don't worry.
Hi. So, welcome. If anyone knows the time code for numero uno Josh Denny fan, I know you know it. Love, what is the time code for the Ye song? Do you know the time code for the Ye song? The Ye cover? Because I think you covered it. Let me know. What was I going to say? I wanted to preamble something. He's going to say something in the intro. I haven't seen the whole episode, but I believe it was numero uno Josh Denny fan that covered this song. Guys, this is not a topic of conversation for moi. What's up with this? Okay, I'll just say things that it's in. What is it, Hondo? I'll just say things that it's in. White Lotus. What did I watch again? Oh, Another Simple Favor. All of these things feature this very disgusting thing that has to do with the Ye tweet, whatever. Josh, do you have a time code for me for the song? What'd you say, love? Anyway, let me know.
I have a costume change coming up in 30 seconds.
Oh, can you just tell me the time code, though, so we can watch it here?
Yes,
Everybody, number one, numero uno Josh Denny fan has a clip.
Which we just realized last
Yeah, you can go to his clip, but can you also give me the time code, love? S'il vous plaît.
For the opening, it's just very important for me to wear this so everybody can see how good it looks. And then I can tell the story about all the compliments I've been getting on this jacket.
I know, he always plays music at the end. Alright guys, we're gonna watch this one real quick because it's pretty amazing. And by the way, numero uno Josh Denny fan, I know you know that you've made a video. I know you know the time code. Why are you being a little biatch? He's like, just go to my channel. Just watch it on my channel. No, that's rude. Numero uno Josh Denny fan. Wait, hold on. I do want to see this though. I'm so glad he covered this part. Hold on. This is hilarious, guys. Have you seen this shit? It's so funny. Hold on.
At the 2 seats, and then somebody will come and sit. He's sweet. Yeah, he's very sugary. And
Sugary.
everything he does
Hi, Angela.
is
Hi,
basically
Nocturnal.
a RuPaul
Thank you. Yeah, he usually plays music at the very end.
Imagine all
Oh my God, numero uno Josh Denny fan, you're such a slut. Look at you.
It will all make
You're such a slut.
sense. So
He's like, go to my channel. Watch the clip on my channel. People will go to your channel. I will make them, but not anymore.
and that's all he's doing. But have you seen these outfits he's going around in? Wait till you see the one he's
Okay,
got.
go to 9:25 now for the arrival.
25. He's going to do the arrival. He's pulling up at the Chateau.
Or wait, just go to 12:55. Actually, is just when they go in the room.
Well, I want to see.
Hey, do you want to see them walking up?
Yeah, I
Then
think so.
9:25.
Actually, I'm going to tell them not. Everyone just don't ever go to numero uno Josh Denny fan's page because he's being very strange. I can find it. Like, you don't think I can find it. And I know you know it. You always give me time codes. So please do not go to numero uno Josh Denny's channel. And if you're subscribed, please unsubscribe.
Nigga, put the phone down and act like you've been here before. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. That was a P. Diddy impression. He does that to people. He gets really mad when people don't think.
Hi, Robert Francois.
Academics, you need to know where the front door of the chateau is at this point. And you walked into the garage. You walked into the valet's garage. Yo, where the elevator? Not in the garage. This is the fancy hotel. So here he goes. There's a white man. They let anybody in. That's what I mean. They just let him right up. And, but they just hope, oh, our white guests won't mind. They'll think this is a luxury rapper or some famous rappers. It's all fine. That's how racist these people
Thank you,
can be.
numero uno Josh Denny
Up
fan.
these stairs over there.
No, I'm just joking. Subscribe to him. Hi, Redbar Rewind. I'm just kidding. He was just being funny. You should go watch his clip. It's probably going to be better than mine. I love you guys.
Skin tight. You can't see these, but you'll see a flash every once in a while. Skin tight, black jeans from like who used to sell them joints? Skinny black jeans from H&M from like 9 years ago. Wearing like that with the rips.
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking far worse.
Who used to sell
Who used to sell them?
H&M?
H&M. Well, that's what I mean. He's wearing like a cheap pair of skinny jeans from like an H&M or like Zara, and he looks like a.
Okay, I want to tell you guys something. This is a theory that I read. No, I didn't read it. I don't have TikTok. I have ways that I watch TikTok, like this guy called iTrack, EYE. Big ups to that guy, TREK. Anyway, the point is, Hondo, I'm sorry, love. We're going to have to just hang out in a second. My dog's like, well, let me talk. They're right here, but you can come up and say hi if you want. They know. So that's how I see them. He was explaining, like everybody thought, including myself, everyone thought that Kanye, the segment he's about to cover, that Kanye was wearing like a black Klansman outfit. Could have been. I do not know. I just wanted to ask you guys if you heard this theory that I saw on TikTok via iTrack, that it wasn't actually it wasn't a black Klansman outfit. It was a Moors. You guys remember the Moors? Like back in the day, It's some Hondo, come on. It's something that the Moors used to wear. Sorry, my dog's like pushing me. I'm like, babe, we're on the same chair. I'm doing a live stream. You're not. But they said it was like some kind of message he was trying to send about the Moors. Thanks, love. Always a pleasure. It was something about the Moors, like like it was trying to send some message about, I don't know, the Moors. Anyway, it's coming up right now. Tell me if you guys know about that or what you think. I don't know. I also think Kanye done lost his mind. Period.
Complete idiot. And he's walking in, he's bumping into things. He's nervous as hell because Kanye says, "Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing my black KKK outfit."
This interview is hilarious,
She
by
doesn't
the way.
really know what that's gonna be yet. Here he comes.
All right, I'm live. I'll tell you after.
Hi, Redbar Paradise.
He's got eyes. Basically, I call that crying.
I like that
his eyes
nocturnal.
right there. Look at this. To me, this is
I'd be
crying.
scared if I was Mike, to be
when you
honest.
look like that,
Wait,
to
but
me,
did you see the
he was
retweet?
crying to me. So if I say he was crying, wasn't crying.
Josh Denny has it. Numero uno Josh Denny has all of it, right? Numero uno Josh Denny fan? He has it on his channel. He doesn't want you to watch it anywhere else, at least for now, right?
In a man's mind and eye.
This is hilarious, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's fucking hilarious. So this guy has an interview with Kanye. By the way, I wrote to Kanye. I'm like, I feel like that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I was like, would you do an interview with me? But Kanye's like leaving for Japan and meets up with this dude.
Does he look smart? Does he look? Would you go to him?
You're not.
Yeah, well, there you go. But these guys, and they all got this look in their eye. They have no idea what they're doing. They're hustling because that's what George Janko told them to do. They're hustling. That's what they're saying. They're all camera hustlers now. They don't do drugs or anything cool. They just do camera.
Wait, did I go too forward? I thought we were getting the interview with Kanye and that guy.
Okay, so they're going to the room now. This is the big reveal. You're going to love this.
You can go to 12:55 because they spend like so long trying to figure out how to go in the elevator.
5. So here comes academics again, crying. That is the face of a man crying. That's actually sick Trevor Wisecup street photography right there. Shout outs to Trevor Wisecup. He is the Brandon Wardell of photography.
Congrats on your big gig with Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, congrats. I don't think Nikki...
I think I went too far back, and you know who I'm blaming 100%? I blame numero uno Josh Denny fan. It's your fault. I thought we were going into the Kanye interview, but you got me all thrown off. Thanks a lot.
I'm telling you this, Trevor. 'Cause you're always trying
I don't know what I
to
did to deserve
shame
this.
yourself for this. Lean in to that evil.
I have to go a little forward for that dude, right?
And I'm not saying that in a diss. I'm saying that's what makes you out. Things falling apart, and they think it's
Yeah, it's a little bit.
helping him.
Okay.
How does that make you feel?
I wasn't too far. There we go. This is basically what I wanted to show you.
But he might see all this. So, Kanye, if you're seeing this,
So this is what I'm talking about. This was supposedly the Moors.
still we can't go near.
Something about the Moors. I'm not totally sure. TikTok's is very.
He's gonna say something great. Now he starts saying some really good stuff here, stuff that you haven't heard. Listen to this.
See, like, he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So,
Did he tell you?
no, he said that he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's gonna give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what?
Look at this shot.
Age of Quarrel. It's so funny. I was just thinking of you. Like, I was like, where is he?
And Kanye,
He watches 100 times.
almost a quarter into the first ring, reaches for the phone. So look at this. He's sorcering or whatever. And I'm telling you, his hands.
He's sorcering or whatever.
Clones. That looks like somebody who's painted their hands chocolate. That does not look like Kanye's hands. I mean, we've seen his hands a million times. Have they ever looked this
Yes,
Easter bunny
definitely.
chocolate?
That's
They've
what I was
looked
saying.
like
His
this.
hands always
Oh,
look very
okay.
smooth.
Okay. I thought maybe because Easter and he's religious, maybe those are hollow chocolate hands that he's put on. I don't know. I would have bitten them. If I were academics, I would have taken a bite, and it could have gone bad if those were real. But I think they are hollow chocolate. Hands, they don't look solid. They look like they have the white chocolate powdered dust on the outside. You know, it's a waxy chocolate. Let's see what happens.
Found out how much money it was. I was like, you know what?
Oh, the phone.
One second.
He
Hello.
Kanye is hilarious.
Send
Like,
room 59 right now. Thank you.
Now, this is being live stream.
send it to room
Kanye just
59.
told everybody he's at the Chateau. This is live stream.
Hi,
So he's at the
Angela.
Chateau, room 59. Come on up. That's all it takes. Hi, we've got some crazy people here to see you. They didn't give a name. Yeah, send them up. 59. So I can't believe nobody else showed up to this. That's how low Kanye is. That's what I mean. People do not care anymore. He's live streaming his location, and no one showed. Watch this.
Okay, send him to room 59 right now. Thank you.
Nick, he said, send him to room 59 right now, nigga. That's how he says thank you now. Well, I did think he said thank you. Let's hear them.
Okay, send him to room 59 right now. Thank you.
Thank you. I think he's saying thank you very
So
clearly.
you say thank you to people while wearing this.
That's the cutest
Do they know
part.
you're wearing this up there? Do they know you're wearing this at this hotel? Because I might call and be like, as a Jewish customer, I was very scared when I saw the pointed hat man with the swastika running around the restaurant.
Okay, send him to room 59 right now. Thank you. So when I when I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it?
I like it. He's like, so when an academic is like, I don't know. When I found out about an academic, phew. All I said is when you. Look at this. What?
You found out about
When I found out that he was getting
Wow. He might have not even said that because you could just when you
can take him down a direction you want
could.
him to go.
You really could. So what's our next code here? That was an adorable phone call answer. We saw that. So he uses the phone.
Okay, I just thought this part was cute. 4445. He's still telling some story about Jim Jones or some shit.
He's talking about Jim Jones.
It was the money was a bit behind my back. I didn't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages.
He's explaining a PDF. It's so cute.
What a PDF is to Kanye, according to Kanye. For those of you who don't know, a PDF is when you send 300 photos in one photo.
For those of you that don't know.
For those of you who are not in the industry.
And by the way, I'm not like a tech person, but I'm pretty sure a PDF is not that. It's just the image version of something, right?
You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening.
No
right?
coughing.
This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million.
Wow, amazing.
I love that part.
And I uphold those policies as well, you know? You could really learn a lot. He needs to get a podcast. Can somebody get him a Spotify deal, for God's sakes?
Well, I'm hoping
Just start
that
streaming.
I know,
Get
come
him
on.
streaming. Coerce him into streaming. He'll be the biggest streamer ever. He won't stop. He'll take you to places that you've never seen before. It'll be wonderful. Just get him in front of the podcast mic or the streaming setup already. He could be the next Hassan.
Okay, now go to 49.45.
Okay, let's see. 49.45. I want to sneak peek at this one. Okay. So things change here. This is when things change. I want to... I saw people do it.
I want to ask you how many of you actually saw this. I'm trying to remember. How did I see it? I think it came up on YouTube, like algorithm or something. But seeing this was very interesting. I did not consider before Mike just mentioned it that it was possibly not Kanye, but I have thought about that before. I've thought about why does he wear like things over his face all the time and things like you know what I mean? It's like it could just very easily be not him. You know what I'm saying? So, but I saw this, and this dude, I looked him up. He has like the guy that's interviewing him. I think he probably has a lot more subscribers now, but I think he had a few more than me. I think he just like literally called Kanye and was like, "Can I come right now?" And he was like, "If you can come right now." But it was very interesting, and I thought the guy that interviewed him was very grounded and did a great job. This nonsense. I'll just say a lot of nonsense that came out.
This for the last episode of The Last of Us.
What do I think of what?
Gay guys out there like AB from
Como se
this
dice?
podcast
What do I
making
think
videos
of
blaming
academics?
their wives as if their wives, need to be
I don't know what academics is. Is that a band?
This episode of
I wanna
The
say it's a
Last of Us is
band.
hard to watch.
I don't
This
know
is
what
how
it is.
crazy people have
Off the
gotten.
top of my
And
head.
Really, I don't know if you've gone online. Half the people watching these shows think that they're real. They really do. And they get triggered by stuff that's happening in the show. I'm not kidding. And they have to be warned. And when somebody does something bad in the show, they can't believe it, and they're thinking that they did something bad in real life. This is really what's happening.
They like treat characters on a TV
Yes.
show as if it's like reality TV characters that need to be told off online.
Really, they do. They're
Redbar Rewind.
So everybody warned that there might be something. that's
Yeah,
not
academics, can you remind me? I was going to ask again, but I don't want to be annoying.
Can't say what.
Academics is the interviewer. Oh, okay. Yes, I was like, I know that name. That dude. I like him a lot. Hi, Sam Bibley.
I didn't play the video
Academics
game.
is the interviewer. He's well known in the rap industry. I didn't know that. My introduction to him was, thank you, Redbar Rewind,
Kanye said The Last of Us was his favorite
last
game.
week or whenever that was. But I was like,
So,
he's holding it well.
so
If you guys saw the actual interview, Kanye was going a little bit crazy. Numero uno Just Honey fan, what happened with the tweet though? He retweeted Redbar's song.
I want you to listen to the words he says.
Is that what happened?
Have we backed up far enough to give context to what he's about to say? Okay. Here it is. This is the trigger warning. He's going to let a lot of people down, a lot of big fans down right now. Or up.
But I'm here to just tell y'all that y'all can't fuck with me. That's the whole idea. Like,
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed?
Why say fuck Virgil? So Kanye does this thing where when he has a very, very, very dear friend, he tries to think of the absolute worst, horrific thing you could say. So now he doesn't forget anything, and he carries on about the same moments in his life year after year. He shouldn't even remember these things. So he says all these horrific things about Virgil now, which he might be right about this, but I don't know why you're always crying and thinking about Virgil. That's so long gone. Well, you wanted to be the Louis Vuitton creative director? That would have sucked. Well, who cares? You got lucky. You didn't have to do that crap and die.
Hi, calm down.
Virgil, who probably sucked his dick. Listen to this.
Probably sucked his dick.
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people
After he passed, he died. By the
feel
way,
like, you know,
Kanye
he's
said,
not here to
"Fuck him."
defend himself.
Oh my gosh, Idiocracy, the movie? Is that what you're referring to? That movie's very, very scary to me.
How you feel, but you know, they always say sometimes
I felt like I had a...
you know, can't be
I'll tell you later.
you know?
And by the way, Kanye is not mentally ill anymore. When you see the full context of Cousins, and some of you know, I hope a lot of you know what Cousins is about. If Kanye West is gay, well, are you saying gay is a mental illness? Is that what we're saying here? Because I thought We're not doing that. So, yeah, if he's mentally ill, then you're saying gay people are mentally ill. He is strictly just gay now. There's no mental illness. This is how gay people act, and you have to accept it. Watch.
It feels like you still have a little bit of
Watch this. Trigger warning.
Evil.
Did you hear what happened? He goes, why would you say all that shit about Virgil right after he passed? Your best friend. And Kanye says this.
It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
I'm evil. So Kanye didn't know what to say here. And he says this. Listen to this.
You know, they always say sometimes, when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man, It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
Still stupid.
I think the jury is definitely still out about Kanye's mental illness status, for sure.
He says I'm evil. Look at the time in between this. Look at academics. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see this.
Yeah, I dig academics. Big ups to him.
Animosity there.
I'm evil.
He doesn't know if he should scream. He doesn't know if he should run. He doesn't know if he should shoot him. He's never been in his life. And
Oh my
nobody, by the way,
gosh.
is treating him for PTSD.
Remember that time I came running out of the movie theater bathroom and said I thought someone was trying to film me and rob me in there? That's the exact same feeling. He
Feeling,
just felt
this is
where
fear.
he was like, this might be real.
That is
and
real
where
fear.
I truly die.
This might be where I die. Kanye West, in this outfit, stared him down and went, I'm evil, in a satanic voice. Watch this.
In this outfit.
You don't think about his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
So academics is like, surely I should just, you don't think about, we're not talking about Virgil. He has changed subjects. He's evil. You are in the presence of evil. I want to see this go down. Let's do this uninterrupted, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
How you guys kind of separate
Cheers to Kanye.
how you feel, but
He's back.
they always say sometimes, when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man, It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm laughing.
evil.
I'm evil.
You don't think about his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
You don't think that. I feel like you've always represented God-fearing ideals, though.
Yeah.
So how does that? How could you identify that person?
God has the wrath. You only play with God for so long. Niggas is out here playing games. Don C and him started.
Phew. Phew. It's just about Don C, guys. The thing.
Jules busting out laughing is cracking me up.
He also didn't know
What?
what to
Don
say.
C.
Hey, what's up?
He was like,
That's what I mean.
Hi.
He's like,
we go back to right like
Look
10
at this.
seconds.
here, watch this.
So how does that? How could you identify that person?
God has the wrath.
Okay.
You only play with God for so long.
And then he was like, oh, fuck.
Niggas is out here playing games. Don C.
Don C, yeah, Don C. You guys remember him from when sneakers first came out? I don't think anyone knows what Don C's face looks like, but we've heard this guy's name 1,000 times. That's what I mean. Kanye cannot get over any moment of his life. He repeats about it all the time. I have a bunch of stuff that's happened in my life too. I never think or talk about those things. They expire after 5 years. Not Kanye. He's thinking about Don C. I mean,
What's up, King Vibe?
that was like 2012, 2013.
Oh, man.
So, let's hear what he says. I just want to see what he says.
Him starting RSVP behind my back. This nigga taking money like kind of the Jim Jones situation. Oh, Ye gonna come to the club. I was Louis Vuitton. They take that position. They put him in that position. They built the anti-Kanye club.
Okay, he's just mad that he didn't get Louis Vuitton job. Phew. How evil could he be? He wanted to work for Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Designing women's handbags for grandmas. I don't understand why you would want that job. Why you're so bitter about that. I wanted to design a handbag. So are you gay? Because that's a gay man's gig, is designing grandma purses. You know who wears Louis Vuitton stuff? Young, cool Mexican kids now, thanks to you people. You know, Louis Vuitton, I always think about those old grandmas who must go into Louis Vuitton now and they go, what are these thugs doing in here? Have they lost their whole old lady customer base yet? You would think they'd want to keep that completely separate, but now you go to Louis Vuitton, it's like a streetwear museum for poor people.
They probably figured out different appointment times.
Yeah, I think so, because those women would not like this in their store. Or just academics.
Okay, wait, you can go to 5330. I love academics' reaction to this.
Whoa. 5330. Let's see what happens here. Oh, his fingers out. Let me see what this. Okay. 5830? Or no, 53. Oh my God. Okay, Kanye's going to say a word we've never heard before. However, I will say this. It is okay now since he's changed his name to G.E. Gay. That's how it's pronounced. Look at this.
Drake, Virgil, I was all of them in one, right? Before they started putting all these battery packs, Lucian battery packs, LVMH battery packs by each one to distract from the true leader and shit. So Don C.
Shout outs to academics for letting Kanye's hand get that close to his eye without flinching.
I saw a fly land on his open eye.
Yes. Yes, a fly landed on his open eye, but that happens to him all the time. He doesn't care about that, you know. We've all seen that. We've all seen how they are with flies. Did he just... I'm always imagining that black podcast watching these segments. You know, and they're dying.
I love them.
I love them. What are they called?
I miss
First
them.
Tweet Feast? Gym Room? Like the gym? What is it called?
It starts with W.
Bucket Boy Biz.
I'll think of it.
Buckle Down Boys. Something like that. You remember that black podcast that loves your Redbar?
Each one to distract from the true leader and shit. So Don C then says to A-Side, I'm glad Ye didn't get the deal because it wouldn't have gave no one else a chance. Well, who's the one? 4 people that work for me. So that means all 4 people that work for me was going into the meetings with me, working on designs for me, then shaking hands with people behind my back. They wasn't really with the king.
But wait for academics
Faggot
reaction.
ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C.
Wait. Look what he's doing. I've never heard him use this word. Listen to this.
They wasn't really with the king. Faggot ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C, faggot ass Matt Williams, and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
Faggot ass Jay Lorenzo. I didn't hear that the first time. I agree. Down with Jay Lorenzo. Do you guys know that creep?
Jerry Lorenzo.
Jerry. Do you know him? I do not like him at all.
Wait till you see what academics.
I gotta see academics' face. 4 faggots.
Wasn't really with the king. Faggot ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C, faggot ass Matt Williams, and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
Does anyone know if this was before or after the tweet about his cousin, his interview?
4 faggots. I gotta hear that one more time. 4 faggots.
Faggot ass Matt Williams and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
God, I wish I could see his smile there.
Interesting. I mean,
I've never heard him use that word before. Now it all makes
He's been
sense.
doing it on Twitter a lot.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't read Twitter.
Remember the Drake thing?
Too scared to go to Twitter. Faggot ass. And he's been calling Tyler a fag. I don't even like that word. That word, to me, you know why I don't like it? Not because it's offensive. Because of Denny. Denny has ruined the word.
Yeah, I said the word.
When I hear the word faggot,
Immediately big spit.
I immediately think of
face.
Big Spit in Denny. And I just can't.
They reclaimed
They
it.
reclaimed the word. Yeah, I claim.
Yeah, I said the word.
Claim the word. You said the word. You big fat fuck.
Wait, keep playing it for a second.
Here we go.
And also, you gotta run this shit straight.
Yeah.
You can't chop it up. You can chop it, you can do whatever. It's like they chopped up the Bible, the word still came
So
through.
he's saying, don't edit this.
But you can.
But you can, actually. He's like, you gotta run this shit straight. Don't chop this shit up. But you can. Sorry about that.
And imagine academics.
And just set him up to 59, room 59.
I think he said, don't edit it. But I also think he said, I could edit it? Man, fuck that. I ain't editing. Giving academics a reason to be lazy he's going to take that. So he loves that. Yes, he'll post the full thing. And I don't think he could post this, though, anywhere, right? I don't think he could post this. Can you post this on a site? Kick. Maybe. Sorry about that. Kick. Hold on.
Fuck, dude.
What was I going to say? So, Kanye, and you're going to see this coming up later. It's hard to tell with the mask on. He's gone full in living color. He is a character. She's too young. But if you remember in Living Color, it was a lot of guys like this. He is a full, like a crazy street bum. You know when you see like a crazy street bum saying a bunch of crazy stuff?
You guys can't hear him that well? Hold on.
Should we play some more from here?
Thank you, Ryan.
Just for a second. He starts to get nervous because he was supposed to leave.
Imagine you try to chop the word faggot at his interview. It would be like 3 sentences.
He said if you
Is that better?
faggot out of this interview, they'd be like 3 sentences. And then academics
too
stretch
loud?
into a hand thing that fails. Look at that. That is not Easter. Not at all, and I'm not scared of you one bit.
Imagine you try to chop the word faggot at his interview. It would be like 3 sentences.
Well, no, you only said it 6 times, I think, total. So it'd be a lot still, even if I cut that out. And why is that so funny to you? Where did you learn that word?
He's free.
He's free. Wait till you see how free he's become.
You know, as we talk about censorship, and even you say that, I still say the F word. Just like you've been throwing around like you don't give a damn. How do you feel about like people like, speech is
So Kanye has now grabbed his cell phone and turned around. The cape is, I'm always laughing at somebody in a cape. This to me is no different than Frogan, by the way. If you know who that is, Google Frogan. Frogan. Google Frogan. Do me a favor. And by the way, required watching every one of Frogan's streams from all of time. Trust me, you'll love him.
Mike's
I love her. I
main
fear her.
thing
When I see a person, I'm talking about a Palestinian woman in a hijabi, of course, or a burqa, whatever you want to call these black cloaks. A black cloak is scary. Whether you're Grim Reaper, whether you're just a simple Turkish man, I don't care what you are.
From this angle, it's honestly kind of giving Elphaba a little bit.
It's
from
giving
behind.
a lot of stuff. Yes, of course. It's giving. I've seen like Disney on Ice shows that have this costume featured in it. I've seen, he's everything. He's been in Snow White. He's the witch. There's so many times we've seen this, and it's always been scary. So I don't know why Frogan has to get so uptight when we do jump scares.
Mike is the only person on the internet who supports Frogan's U.S. Army take.
I know people think they got her. It's this Palestinian girl, and Ethan's been going after her, being like, "Look what she said about the troops," and she's like, "I hope all troops get PSD. You deserve it." That's it. It's like, yeah, I hope way worse than that for our troops. Are you kidding me? How did you guys get tricked into liking troops? That's like liking a police officer or any other blue-collar worker. That's mad. If I'm in London, I go, that's mad. Watch.
How do you feel about like people like, speech is censored a lot. What we could
He's
say,
checking his
it
phone.
feels like you're trying to take off those shackles. And it's like you said woke is dead.
Yeah. Sorry.
He doesn't give a shit anymore.
He doesn't care. He's
Wait, he was supposed to leave.
So
He said, I gotta leave right now. So this is what he says. He picks up his phone.
He
goes,
said, I
"You
gotta
said
leave
woke is
16
dead.
minutes
What do you
ago."
mean by that?" I'm done with that.
Sorry, I was supposed to leave 18 minutes ago.
18 minutes
I was
ago.
supposed to leave 18 minutes
So
ago.
you're going to Japan for real, for real?
Don't drop the location. No.
Don't drop the location.
I know you had wanted me to come to China. I was just like, it feels so far away, and culture, like culture. That what are you seeing? Like you just tell me what's on that side of the world. I've never been.
He doesn't want to talk about that. That's small talk. Bro.
Somebody just talked about this car. He said, "Yo, Cardi wants to sit down. Let's connect, gang." I said, "Who's this?" Lou.
You have to get over Carti. He has the same name as Cardi B. Get over. The whole world needs to stop paying attention to Playboy Carti. I mean, how ridiculous do you want to get with this stuff? There is a line, and it comes from when a man names himself Playboy after the magazine, and then Cardi after the women's necklace company. It needs to stop. That is not cool. The music isn't good. Kanye doesn't need to be afraid of him anymore. I will protect you against him. So I hate this. And Cardi said he's coming to the room with a gun.
You can go to just 1 hour. 10000.
Wow, all those O's. Okay. Oh, look at him. Oh my God. We got to do a zoom in here. I only saw this from far away. You could see Kanye's eye. And it's not lined up at the right place, so it looks really, really weird. I mean, he looks like Leatherface.
Well, now he could just be like a metal worker, a
He could be in a black metal band as well. There he is. Look at the ring. I don't like this bracelet. This is like a golfer's bracelet where they think it helps their wrist. You ever seen these guys? They're like, oh, yeah, it really helps your wrist. It doesn't. Doesn't at all. It can't.
What do you mean?
Call it. What you say?
What do you mean, Trav?
Trav left me off his album. Took 4 of my songs.
He just gestured like this. He goes, Trav left me off his album. What?
What?
Pulled a gun on it. Look at that. Watch this.
Call it. What you say?
What do you mean, Trav?
Trav left me off his album.
Whoa! Kanye, put the gun down! Put the gun down! He's gonna fire a mini egg at me. Easter. Happy Easter, folks. That's all. Look at this. That's kind of like how I hold my finger on the show.
Okay, I think this is
Wait.
basically the end of it. I want to go to the song.
That's almost like white on white skin. Look at this, guys. Look what I'm doing here with Kanye. Oh, no.
That's so funny.
Oh,
Look at that.
put your other hand up like his too.
It's really silly.
Connect.
I can't. It's hard to connect.
Whoa.
Got him! My biggest fantasy is to bleep Kanye West in the head. I'm just joking. Tell the shooters.
Album. Took 4 of my songs from the ranch in Wyoming. Yeah. My choruses, my exact singing lines, replaced me with him or with other people, put Future Scissor on the joints, took me off. I felt, with no explanation, shit just comes out.
So what are these conversations like? You guys aren't talking about why are you doing this? Yeah. Because we see the frustration, but what are they telling you? Are they apologizing?
They're not telling, but we know why they're doing it. We know why. You know why. I know why.
He's taking out his phone.
Is this laughing gas, Kanye,
cell.
or just...
Sally, as black people call it. If you're black. Sally.
Okay, I gotta leave.
I gotta go.
Leave. And then you get this face.
Okay,
A
I'm gonna go to the
grumpy,
song.
sad
Josh,
face
numero no Josh,
I
any fan, are
leave.
you here? I think it's just the last 5 minutes. Okay.
All parts.
So everyone knows that
from this crap.
Michael is a really amazing musician.
They're not.
He has his.
If you don't know about this, I will tell you that it's very disturbing. Trigger warning. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. It's very disturbing. I'm going to give you a trigger warning. It has to do with something that is not palatable for me. Okay. I think it's after this. Right?
I'm gonna be.
What is it?
Your whole life.
Address
I don't
anything?
think unless you move back to wherever you came from. This is Ari Mati.
Does anyone
Unless
know
you
that?
move
Yeah,
back
I
to
know.
where you came from,
I saw it.
I'm spending my whole
I
life
saw it
dedicated
first
to you.
on
So you better
Numero
not make a
Uno
little
Josh
wrong
Jenny
move, okay?
fans page.
Okay, bunny?
And there's some blood
channel.
from our other kid.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you
that's
know the
blood from us.
time
See
code
this?
Redbar
This is their
Rewind?
Netflix.
I think it's going to be at the
From
end.
the
He usually
PB.
plays music like at the very end.
A bucket, a mic,
But if anyone knows the exact
giant
one,
audience of idiots,
let me
and you're
know.
kind of like podcast.
I'm not going too far, right? I feel like he usually like does music and then he like signs out, you know?
But cringe.
Can
That's
I get
what your
a
face is telling
time
me.
code?
We're all looking at
10,
you, buddy.
23, 30.
We
Thank
can't
you.
concentrate because you didn't dim the
10,
lights on you guys
23,
while the
30.
comedian performs. You ever seen The Voice? You ever seen any of these shows?
How are you so retarded but so smart at the same time?
Oh.
No idea.
You're playing along as if that's really Elon? That is disgusting. About a black
contest, we are going to make a change to that, though. Fat whites are going to come back stronger than ever. They carried me in this
You guys, I
election,
can't
and
see the
fat whites have made a mandate
actual
that
numbers. Is it
America's
after
had-
this?
podcast called
Is it
what is
after
it
this?
called? Trigonometry.
S'il vous plaît.
Right?
Last 4 minutes.
And
okay,
they sit
cool.
around and go,
Thank
"Oh,
you, King Vibe.
Casey Rocket, who everyone had
I think it's right after this, right? It's right after this, right, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Jay and I'll also skip more. It's the very last thing he does. Yeah, he usually does it at the very end. So I think this is it. It's like right after. It's so funny. It's like the numbers are so little. I wish I had a magnifying glass. 10:23. Yeah, we're at 10:23. I think it's gonna be the next thing. Okay, before this happens, guys. So he's gonna. Oh, if you don't know this, Kanye West made a tweet that spoke about his relationship that is not appropriate, in my opinion. I think in most people's opinion, with his cousin or something. So after that interview that we just saw him in, I guess, what did you guys say? A couple days later, he did this tweet, and he said that I used to suck. I think he said I used to suck my cousin's something until he was 14 years old. So this is a little bit of a dark humor situation, but it is very, very funny. Thank you, numero uno Josh Jenny fan. And also, Mike is just amazing at playing the guitar and singing, and I thought it was very creative how he did it. But the topic is quite dark. And thank you for the super chat. That's what I'm saying. Redbar Rewind. It's like the content is kind of sad, but the song is very, very good. I always like it when Mike gets and he gets his guitar out and stuff. But there's also like, I heard different sounds and stuff. Like he did some cool stuff with the vocals. But this might be one of the more edgy things I think Mike has ever done, this song coming out. The only other thing that comes to mind is, do you guys remember a few years ago when he did those, it's like 2 years ago, and he did I'm not sure if it was Kamala Harris, but he had the two, like, the two action figure dolls, and he was, like, murdering one of them. Do you remember what I'm talking about, King Vibe? So let's squawk about it. I don't want to fast forward anymore because I feel like it's just going to go to the end. What's good, guys? How's the weather where you are? Who didn't shower today? I'm just kidding. I showered. But I don't shower every day. I definitely don't wash my hair every day. Depends. What else? Today has been grayish, kind of rainy. Got a lot done. What did you guys do today? Did anyone do anything fun? Wait, what? Ashley, there's a new video of Kanye watching Mike do this cover. Shut the front door. Wait, where is it? Kanye's watching the cover? How did Kanye, like, is Kanye's scars now? Where is it? Josh, you have my email, right? Can you send it to me? I feel like it's right after the song. That's hilarious, though. That's so funny to me. I feel like a lot of different things are sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Converging right now? Like worlds. Thank you. I think you can also put it in the chat, but please email it to me because sometimes I can't click on links that are in the chat. Wait, Kanye's totally Scars Club, Redbar Rewind. Like, how's he not? Or at least somebody in his circle is Scars Club. How else would he know? I don't think this episode is... Maybe he knows from Numero Uno Josh Danny Fan. That solves the mystery. It's Numero Uno Josh Danny Fan. That's how he knows. Because this episode is not free yet, right? Thank you, Numero Uno Josh Danny Fan. How great would it be if we could get Kanye and Mike together to just talk? I feel like Kanye's problems would be solved. He would figure out a new path, new direction. We need to figure that out. Okay, here we go. Right? Right. Oh, come on, Mike, please. So remember, I gave you a trigger warning. The content is disturbing. Some of the words. He's referencing something that... Oh, it's not him yet. He's going to be referencing something that Kanye tweeted that is something that I don't think cousins are supposed to do together, but he did with his cousin. But the song is actually amazing, like per usual. But I'm not going to go forward, because we did that twice already, and I'll just get to the end. So we're doing coffee talk. Talk amongst yourselves. How many people here know their blood type, and what is it? Say I don't know my blood type, or tell me what your blood type is. I'm just curious. I think my guess is most people will not know what their blood type is, which is a racket. Considering the fact that certain blood types are literally not supposed to mate with each other.
You can bring me in. Bring me in. Yeah, I got it.
Red, you're so funny. Redbar, rewind.
Yeah. You can't hear that. Put it on black.
A lot of people saw that Cousins tweet. That was just a bridge too far.
Kanye West has admitted to an incestuous homosexual relationship with his male cousin when they were children.
Cousins. Kanye West claimed that the experience inspired his upcoming song Cousins, which is about his cousin. Cousins.
He gave his cousin head. He gave his cousin head. What type of song lyric is that?
They mimicked what they saw in his mom's magazine, and he started performing oral to his cousin up until his cousin was 14 years old. You know?
Cousins.
After this most recent string of tweets, I don't know if there's anybody out there who is still really, truly supporting Kanye West.
Oh, yeah. See you outside again. Hang it out with your motherfucker. You kill.
very mad about that.
See you outside again, just hanging out with your friends. Hanging with my cousin, reading dirty magazines. We see two niggas kissing, we know what that shit means. Then we start reenacting everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. See you outside again, just hanging out with your friends. And I know these niggas about to judge me now. Know these niggas about to judge me now. Started out when we was hanging out. Started off when we was hanging out. Tell my cousin not to tell nobody. Please no, don't tell nobody. The truth will set you free someday. But I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. Nitrous don't help me, just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told you don't leave me, cause I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright. And that one time that you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time that you left me, it took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high, pray that I don't die. But if I die, see you in the sky. 2 pints of that quay. Don't leave, just stay, pay. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind. Thank you. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Nitrous don't help me, just put me in a trance. I'm not talking about euphoria, I'm talking about a man. Told her don't leave me, cause I need you by my side. And as long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be alright. I'll probably be alright. I'll probably be alright. 10 perks to get high, pray that I don't die. But if I die, see you in the sky. 2 pints of that quay. Don't leave, just stay, babe. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind. Thank you. Another hit show, Jules.
He's so talented. It's so interesting that he always plays at the end. Like, it's almost like he plays and runs away. Like, I think he would be a great just a person. Let's see. Hello. I think he'd just be a great person. A great musician. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. Ashley is our aunt. Yes, I'm Auntie Ashley. And we show up for Redbar nights at her place. Yeah, basically that's what we do. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching it whenever you do. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Let's see. Yeah, some fun things are coming, but I'm going to keep the energy with them, and I will tell you later. Thank you for being here, Age of a Quarrel. I'll never forget that you bought memberships. You're awesome for that. And everyone else should do the same. Good night, guys. Have a beautiful evening and an even better tomorrow. Bye-bye.